I've got one more pick for us here, and it is a team that I've been riding all season. I am not going to stop this week. Dallas Cowboys, 5-0 against the spread on the season, 4-1 in the actual record. That one loss we all remember way back in week 1 against the Patriots, or against the Tom Brady, man, he keeps screwing with my mind. I still insta think Patriots against the Buccaneers in week 1, a game that they were that close to winning as well. I love this Cowboys team. You and I were sitting here a week ago, and I said that I really like them on the -7, and that even though the Giants aren't an impressive team to take down, that ultimately people are going to have to be saying that this Cowboys team is a Super Bowl contender. And I mean, they just handled the Giants with total ease in that game. And this is just, this offense ain't going to stop. This Dallas offense can do it in so many ways. We saw the big game from CeeDee Lamb yesterday, and Amari Cooper had a touchdown but didn't do a ton. Dalton Schultz still getting significantly involved. Big games out of both Ezekiel Elliott and Tony Pollard. This offense can go. And the Patriots defense, sure, it's fine, but it is nowhere near at the level that the Cowboys offense is. By far the best unit in this game is Dallas's offense. I don't really care where it is. As you said, home field has been overrated in the NFL for a few years now, and that's been true this season. I know coming into week 5 that underdogs had road teams, more wins, right, than home teams this season, period. And I haven't taken a look at the updated numbers after week 5, but that just goes to show you that home field is a little bit overrated. Bottom line, Cowboys comfortably, without question, the better team in this game. I love them cruising past that 3.5. Any lean for you here?
I don't really have a lean here specifically. I agree with you that the Cowboys are one of the better teams. I think, New England definitely had a little bit of that Tom Brady, rematch hangover against the Texans this week. So I'm kind of, they might be refocused a little bit more this week. And Bill Belichick can deny all he wants that he didn't care about that game, but he cared a lot about that game.
Give me a break, Bill.
Yeah, let's be honest. He prepared more for that game than he ever has. So, I just see the Patriots, they're 1-4. They're not a very good football team.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I think BetMGM probably put the hook in there just to avoid people betting the Cowboys at that key 3 number right away. And I think this one gets bet up too. So if you like the Patriots at home to bounce back, like you said, on some other games, don't bet the Patriots right now on this one. I think this one will probably creep up to 4.5. But we're starting to see less line movement right now in the NFL. We know more about these teams. We're going into week 6. So, there's a lot less line movement going on right now than there were early in the season, specifically early in the week when we were talking about these games. But that being said, we still see a lot of movement on Sunday to Monday morning because, 3 or 4 games that we were talking about last night moved already. So.
Yeah, the Patriots' one win that you referenced came against the Jets. Their first win of the season. Then, of course, yesterday they beat the Texans. Those are the only 2 games in which they've scored more than 20 points. That game against the Texans yesterday was one where they needed that just bizarre blocked punt to get beyond the 20 points. This is just not an offense. So you really have to think that they're going to be able to keep Dallas in the 20-ish point range if they are somehow going to stay within 3.5. And I just don't see it. I really don't see that being the case now with the way that this Dallas offense is rolling this season. Love the Cowboys laying 3.5 in New England this week.